On.
Welcome to PE with Mr Duncan on what seems to be a very, very frosty Thursday morning. I hope you're all having a lovely week. For those that are coming into school, I'm sure you're looking forward to half term. Those that are at home, I hope you've been working hard during this term, getting all of your work sent in to your teachers. I love to see all the work that I have seen so far. For today, we are going to work on our core, and we're also going to work on our stamina too. Before we get started, we're going to have a short warm-up, so let's get going. So to get ourselves started, can I just, as usual, just start to bounce on the spot, let's start to wake our legs up, because they're going to be needed, very, very important for today. Lovely high knees. Lovely, keep bouncing. Lovely, while we're bouncing, can I get you just to rotate your arms in big swings? You might want to bounce from one foot to the other whilst doing it. Lovely, I want you to have your arms out, and I want you to have them as wide as you possibly can, then slowly clap. Arms out, then clap. Lovely, back to bouncing. Lovely, I'm going to couple heel flicks. Lovely, just wake all that body up. If you're working at home, by all means, or even if you're at school, put some music on. It might help you work just a little bit harder. Keep going. Lovely. Whilst we warm up, I want to give a huge shout out to Ezron, Carlos, Yasmin and Nashad for their Year 1 picks of their beautiful clothing on Express or Dress to Express Day. It was beautiful to see. Keep on sending in your work. Lovely. Before we keep going, I just want to go through a couple of our workouts that we're going to be doing today. As I said, we're going to work on our core and we're going to work on our cardio too. So the first activity we're going to do is going to be a rope climb. We've done them before. There are two different ways you can do them, depending on how hard you want to work your arms. You can either pull straight down from the sky, or you can pull diagonally from the sides. Or you can try to do both whilst you're working and see if you can get a pattern going. Whilst bringing your arms down, you're going to bring your knees up nice and high into your chest. If you can get a rhythm going, it makes it a lot easier to keep going. The second activity we're going to do is you're going to balance on your hands. Your legs are going to start together, they're going to spring out, they're going to come back together, and they're going to spring out again. We're going to keep on going for 30 seconds. That's the second activity. Your third activity is going to be, you're going to create the plank. Then all you're going to do, and you're going to be on your hands actually, and you're just going to simply tap your shoulders. Again, keep a good rhythm when tapping. Try not to go too fast, otherwise you'll make yourself rotate. That's your second activity. That's your third activity. Sorry, your fourth activity is toe taps. So nice and gently, you're going to tap your toes. Again, you can try and get yourself into a rhythm. It makes it a lot easier to bounce from one foot to the other. So those are our four activities. Rope climbers, balance on hands, legs in and out. Third one is shoulder taps in a plank. And your fourth one is your toe taps. Let's keep going. Lovely, there's 25 seconds to go. I want to give another huge shout out to Dahlia, Leanne, Kevin and Alan in nursery for their beautiful their snake pictures that they sent in. They were absolutely lovely. They also sent in some beautiful handwriting too. Again, keep on sending in your work. I love to see it and I love to hear about it. Right, first one, rope climbers. Let's get going. We are just a little bit late, so we're going to have 5 more seconds on. Keep going. We're halfway through our time. Don't forget, we've got 5 more seconds. Lovely. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Don't forget, if you haven't already, please make sure you have some water next to you. It will keep you hydrated and it will allow you to work super duper hard in this activity. Five seconds to go. Are we ready? Balance on those hands, legs in and legs out. See if you can keep your back nice and straight. Don't allow your bum to go too high. Keep going, halfway through. Nearly there to our last 10 seconds. Last 5 seconds. And rest. Good job. Lovely. When you see the blue, you know what time it is. It's our first question of today. Please let me also know how you got on in your last questions that I set you on Tuesday. The first question for today is 100 centimeters is equivalent to A, 1 mile, B, 1 meter, or C, 1 millimeter. I will say that again for you. 100 centimeters is equivalent to A, 1 mile, B, 1 meter, or C, 1 millimeter. Please get your answers in. I want to hear what you think. Hopefully, you all know the right answer. Right, the next we are going to do is our shoulder taps in our plank. Are we ready? Let's go. Nice and steady whilst you do it. Again, try and keep your body nice and straight. Don't allow your bottom to go too high. We're halfway through already. Once you feel confident in this last 5 seconds, we're going to speed it up. And rest. Good job. So how are we all feeling this morning? Hopefully beautiful, great, happy, energetic and ready to go. Let me know how you're getting along in the snow. Have you been out? Have you made any snowmen? Have you had any snowball fights? Please let me know what you've been doing, because I would love to hear about it. We're into our last 5 seconds. We're going to go for our toe taps. Are we ready? Let's go. See if you can bounce from one foot to the other. If you can go faster, by all means, really push yourself. We only work for around 20 minutes, so you can really go nice and hard, because you have plenty of time to recover for the rest of the day. Lovely, last 5 seconds to go. And rest. Good job, everybody. Again, let me know how you're doing at home. The second question of today is, when do trees grow most quickly? I'll say that to you again. When do trees grow most quickly? Is it A, in winter? Is it B, in summer? Or is it C, springtime? One more time. When do trees grow most quickly? Is it A, winter, B, summer, or C, springtime? Get your answers in. I want to know how you're doing. Right, we're going to go back to our rope climbers. Are you ready? Get those feet moving again. Are we ready? Steady. Let's go. Start to pull from the sky. Really pull down nice and hard. Drive those knees nice and high. Keep going. If that's mum or dad sitting on the couch, get them up. Let them know there's only 4 activities they have to do, and it's only 30 seconds at a time. They can join in. 5 seconds to go. We're nearly finished. Nearly rest time. Good job once again. Also, let me know how you're getting along with Joe and his PE sessions. I would love to know any activities that you would like to try out. I'll be happy to give them a go. 10 seconds to go. We're going to go into our balancing on hands, legs in and legs out. Are we ready? 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1. Let's go. Keep going. Halfway through. Into our last 10. Into our last 5. And rest. Good job. My final question of the week is, which of the following is not a swimming stroke? Is it A, breaststroke? Is it B, side step? Is it C, backstroke? I'll say that to you again. Which of the following is not a swimming stroke? Is it A, back or breaststroke? Is it B, side step? Is it C, backstroke? Get your answers in, let me know. If you have any tricky questions that you think students at this school might struggle to know the answer to, whether that be a sports question, a science question, or a maths question, get your answers in and let me know. Are we ready, ladies and gentlemen? We're going to go in again. Are we ready? Whew. Lovely. If we can, let's try and speed it up. Let's really push ourselves. Try and keep your back nice and straight. Don't let that bottom get too high. We're nearly there. And rest. I hope you worked as hard as I just did there. I'm busting the gut for you, so please bust the gut for me. Woo! I'm feeling excellent this morning. Exercise always puts a smile on my face, especially when I start off at the start of the day. Last 10 seconds of rest. To finish off with, it's going to be our toe taps. Are we ready? Let's go. If you're finding it easy and you've still got loads of energy, see if you can go down onto your hands and tap your toes from there. Right to left foot, left to right foot. Keep going. We're nearly there. Keep going, last 5 seconds. And rest. Hopefully, your thighs are on fire. Your heart is beating fast. But again, most importantly, you have a smile on your face. I will be loving to hear how many of you are doing it and working as hard as me. Before I finish today, we have 2 more activities. The first activity is your challenge. But before we go on to your challenge, I have a quick shout out for Miss Button and her daughter for working super hard at home. She's sending a beautiful selfie with her and her daughter. I love to see them. If you have any more, please get them into me. I want to give you guys massive, massive shout outs. So, for your challenge, we started off at the start of the week seeing how many press ups can you do in 30 or 1 minute. I'm going to make it slightly easier, then I'm going to make it a little bit harder. So, I'm going to bring your press ups down to 15 seconds. Just 15 seconds, nice and easy. Then after your 15 seconds, straight away, you're going to hold your plank for either 15 seconds or 30 seconds. So you would have done your challenge for either 30 seconds or 45 seconds, depending on how hard you want to work. I'll give you a quick trial. So you will start off doing some press-ups. Either full press-ups or get your knees down. If you're going to have your knees down and you find it a bit too easy, open your arms a little bit wider and then cross your legs. And your nose should just miss the floor. You can just touch barely, but don't let your face touch too much. After doing your press-ups for 15 seconds, you're then going to go into a plank and you're going to hold it still for either 15 seconds or 30 seconds. Hopefully after that, you're feeling all of your muscles really getting engaged and you're tired after. So that is your challenge for the rest of this week. Again, please let me know how you are doing before we leave. The answers to our questions. I hope you all were paying close attention. Let's go through the first question, and that was 100 centimeters is equivalent to A, 1 mile, B, 1 meter, or C, 1 millimeter. Drum roll on our legs. And the answer was B, 1 meter. So well done if you were able to do that maths equation. The second question was, when do trees grow most quickly? Is it A, winter time? Is it B, summertime? Or is it C, springtime? Drum roll on our legs. And the answer was C, springtime. Some people think it's summer, but the trees and those leaves start to get green just before it gets nice and hot. So, well done if you knew that answer. The last question of the day was, which of the following is not a swimming stroke? For those that go swimming, this is probably a piece of cake. Your three different options were A, breaststroke, B, side step, or C, backward stroke. And your answer was, the answer that's not a swimming stroke was B, side step. Well done if you are not caught out by my tricky last question. Well done today, ladies and gentlemen. Good job to you all. I love to see the hard work. Keep happy, keep safe, and I shall see you very, very soon. Goodbye.